Yo, what up, what up, what up? This is your boy King series straight from Busy Home Beat. Yes, and in today's tutorial, I'm just going to make sure that I teach you guys how to mix your vocals, your rap vocals to blend perfectly with your beat. Yes, so without wasting my time, let's just get into the video. And the truth about this kind of mixing and mixing your vocals to blend with your beat is all about your gain staging levels and everything. So before I just go into any explanation or tell you one or two things, I want us to listen to this kind of short freestyle over here, some part of it. Then at the end of the day, I will just explain certain things to you guys. Okay, so with everything, effects and everything, this is how it sounds.
And your rhyming keke na wababe rhyme media then at the end ubediatem bubu color rappers some of the concept stay soon the fatter move from the onset we deliver rhyme and content and tasum ubesi the winning context they here what the rap in your throatless what's the way your best comedy among us best rapper comedy oh sadness tonight na dreaming who the factors that contribute to what be the best rapper success boy when you deep lines na your complain.
Okay, so you can actually see that it has blend with the beat nicely and everything. So one or two things that you need to ask yourself whenever you are mixing your song or your rap vocal so that it can actually sit properly with the beat or blend with the beat. You have to ask yourself, this song that I'm working on, do I really have to make sure that the vocals stand out too much or the vocals supposed to be in the beat? You get it? Because there are sometimes, let's say when you're doing, let's say a freestyle rap or anything, you can actually see that we want to listen to what you are actually telling us. You get it? So we just take time and make sure that the vocals stand out more than the instrument. You understand that part? Yes. And sometimes Afrobeat or this kind of club things, we just want to be vibing with the instrumentals whilst the vocals too is inside. So that one, the vocal doesn't stand out too much. You get it? It actually gets inside the beat. So you just have to ask yourself, this song, I want to listen to the vocals more than I want to hear the vocals more than the instruments. You get it? By the end of the day, it shouldn't stand out too much. Or this kind of song, I want to be enjoying the beat more than the vocals. You get it? So you ask yourself all these questions and know that okay, this is what I'm actually going for. So then you take the steps. So for this song, I just wanted to make sure that the vocals stand out more than the instrument. You get it? By the end of the day, it's not too much whereby you wouldn't be enjoying the beat together with the vocals. So first of all, when you listen to it, you can actually hear that the vocals is actually in front of us, where you are listening to the vocals too much more than the instrument or like any melody which has been played. You get it? Yes. So let's listen to it once more.
And your rhyming keke na wababe rhyme media then at the end ubediatem bubu color rappers some of the concept.
Yes, because I wanted us to listen to the vocals more than enjoying the melodies and other stuff in the beat. You get it? Okay, so after asking yourself those questions and you know what to go for, then so this is how I did actually mix the vocal. So without any effect on it, this is how the vocal sound raw with the beat.
Stay soon the fatter move from the onset. We deliver rhyme and content and tasum ubesi the winning context. They here what the rap in your throatless.
Nice one, you get it? Yes. So you can actually hear the vocals and you can actually hear the beat. There's no situation whereby your vocals is too low, you didn't record it well, it's too low or it's too loud, it's blasting, or you get it. I've been telling you, whenever you are recording your vocals, you don't have to be getting something like this. You get it? Other than that, after adding effect, you'll be getting a very bad vocal mix. So and you shouldn't be getting something too low, let's say something like this. It's very bad. At the end of the day, you'll be just be boosting it to make sure it matches with your beat, or you'll be lowering the beat. At the end of the day, you wouldn't get a loud mix and what you really want. You get it? So make sure you get something decent for the start. So when you look at it, this is how I treated the vocals. I didn't put too much plugins on it because it sound okay for me for recording at the basic. So I just put this gate on it from far filter. So I push the threshold around -34. So with the far filter plugin on it, This is how it sounds.
What's the way your best comedy among us? Best rapper comedy, oh sadness. Tonight, dreaming who the factors that contribute to what be the best rapper success. Boy, when you deep lines, now you complain.
So what this threshold the gate is doing here is blocking all those background noises. You get it? That's it is actually happening within the vocals. That's what the gate is actually doing. But my vocal booth is actually treated with acoustic foam, so I need not to be doing too much on it. If your room or wherever you are recording vocals is not actually treated too much, you will hear all those kind of noises, so you can actually do too much of it too. But too much of everything too, is bad. So doing too much of it will actually affect the way your sound will be. So to get something nice, make sure your room is treated a little bit, even not too much. Do something to make sure you are getting some clean vocals. Okay. And the next thing is EQ. And the EQ, sometimes people just put EQ on it without doing what they're actually doing. So this EQ is I'm taking out all those bad frequencies which I don't like it in the vocals. So without the EQ, this is how it sounds.
And you're rhyming, keke na wababe rhyme media, then at the end ubediatem.
So the EQ is to catch some of the frequencies which I don't like, and if there is a certain frequency which I think sounds okay for me and I want it to be boosted, then I boost it. You get it? But most of the times I don't like to be boosting my frequencies. I just wanted it to be naturally like that. Then the ones which are bad, I just take them off. You get it? So with the EQ on it, this is how I treated it. This is how it sounds.
Bubukala rappers, some of the concert. Stay soon the fatter move from the content and tasum ubesi. They hear what the rap bring your comedy among us.
Yeah, so this is how I did EQ the vocals. Then the next one is compressor. And you know the work of the compressor, yes. Making sure that our lowest part, if you look at the wave over here, the dynamic range, the part which were not actually loud, you can see that this wave here is too bigger than the ones here. So the compressor is to make sure that we get an even volume, whereby the lowest part of the wave blend together with the highest part, so that you wouldn't be getting something like A. So it should be, if you are getting A, it's supposed to be A, yes, on an even volume. Even not at the same level, it shouldn't be like swinging. It shouldn't be too much. Something that people can listen to it well, more than some parts being playing louder than the others. Yeah, so the compressor is actually doing that thing. So without the compressor, this is what we are having now.
And you're rhyming, keke na wababe rhyme media, then at the end ubediatem. Bubukala rappers, some of the concert.
So listen to this part, concert, and this part, Bubukala. You could actually hear that this part was too loud than this part. Listen to it carefully.
Bubukala rappers, some of the concert.
Carefully.
Bubukala rappers, some of the concert.
So with the compressor on it and listen to it the way it will sound.
Bubukala rappers, some of the concert. At the end ubediatem. Bubukala rappers, some of the concert.
So you can actually hear that the volume was actually tamed to a certain level, whereby you wouldn't hear Bubukala rappers, then the concert will actually go down. You get it? Bubukala rappers concert at the same volume level. So that is the work of the compressor doing over here. So when it comes to mixing, you just have to understand why you are putting a certain plugin on this track or this thing. You just have to understand it. If you want to make it sweet by just using another effect on it, yes, that one is your own choice. But cleaning things out, mixing is all about cleaning things out and making sure things sound okay. It's not about doing some kind of magic. The magic starts right from the foundation when you are recording it. If you don't record it well, no matter how good the sound engineer is, he can never fix it for you. So make sure your recording and everything is perfect, so that you can just save yourself from stressing yourself out from unnecessary thing, putting a whole lot of plugins just to make sure that you get it. You won't get it that way. So the last thing that I put here is the ESA. Yes, sibilance is taking away the sibilances. So this is how it sounds.
The rhyming, keke na wababe rhyme media, then at the end ubediatem. Bubukala rappers, some of the concert.
So you listen to the concert part, those the sibilances. So this is the amount that I'm actually taking from it. Okay, I'm not taking too much of it, yes, because I wanted the high ends to be actually cutting through the mix. So with a beat on it now, this is what we are having.
Rhyming, keke na wababe rhyme media, then at the end ubediatem. Bubukala rappers, some of the concert. Stay soon the fatter move from the onset. We deliver rhyme and content and toss ube see the winning context. They here with the rap in your throatless. What's the way your best comedy among us?
So something nice. Then I just brought I put a reverb on it just to create spaces between the beats, the melodies and everything with the vocals. You get it? Yes, creating space. This is the reverb that I use. I create an FX and I didn't put it straight on it. So creating an FXN in Cubase, you just right click this part, then FXN, you select the plugin effect you want, then at the end you just click on OK. I've created it already. Here is it, and I put it on. Today I didn't create a group for it because just one take vocal and I'm not doing too much on it, so my computer can actually handle it, so I have to just go straight to the point. And so I sent the reverb around -20.60. So this is the settings for the reverb. I actually didn't do anything on here apart from touching the decay level and cutting some of the low ends in the EQ level. Yes, cutting some of the low levels from the reverb. So with the reverb on it, this is what we are actually having. It's a rap vocal, so I don't want too much reverb on it.
Keke na wababe rhyme media, then at the end obediatem bubu color rappers some of the concept. Stay soon the fatter move from the onset. We deliver rhyme and content and toss ube see the winning context. They here with the rap in your throatless. What's the way your best comedy among us? Best rapper comedy. Oh.
So nice, and it's make sure that the vocals cut through the mix. You get it? Yes, and it is blending with the beat because I want the vocals to stand out, although, but I'm not bringing it too much out whereby you couldn't hear the snare, the kick, and everything. This is a rap song, so I have to make sure that I'm listening to whatever the artist is actually saying more than, you know what I'm talking about. And this is my own freestyle that I did. So this is how you just go about it. Just decide whether you want to listen to the vocals more than the beat, or the beat should actually be overtaking the vocals, whereby you enjoying the beat more than the vocals. Just decide for yourself, then you know how to go about it. But the compressor is there, you know how you know whatever you are doing. If you are putting this plugin on it, this is what I'm putting on it for it to be done. This plugin is doing this plugin is doing it. Just understand all those things and know how to gain stage your vocals with your beat, and everything will be perfectly with you. Just practice more and you'll be perfect with that. Okay, so this is your boy Kinsey, straight from Busy Home Beat. If you like whatever I'm doing, make sure you subscribe to support your boy, like, and also comment to this beat. I hope your time was never wasted. Yes, for any business, just contact me and let us link up. It's your boy Kinsey, straightforward, and I'm out.